A day after being forced to reveal his affair with the TV journalist, Digvijay Singh has once again targeted Narendra Modi. Reacting to remarks by BJP leaders who blamed him for having an affair with a woman whose marriage wasn't yet dissolved, Digvijay turned the focus back on Modi's marriage. The Congress leader said that he doesn't hide his relationship like Narendra Modi. Responding to Digvijay, BJP leader Subramaniam Swamy asked the Congress leader to focus on his personal matters.
What do you think? Well, as far as I'm concerned, I don't hide my relationship, which Mr. Modi does. I'm absolutely clear in this. I'm not a coward, which Mr. Narendra Modi unfortunately is.
वो तो दिग्विजय को अब नए शादी व्यवस्था होने वाली है, तो उसके बारे में फिक्र करना चाहिए, क्योंकि जो महिला जिससे शादी करने चाहते हैं उसका डिवोर्स नहीं हुआ है अभी तक, तो पति को समझाना पड़ेगा। और उस इतनी जब उस समस्या में फंसे हैं तो मोदी की क्यों ख्याल करते हैं? मोदी तो प्रधानमंत्री बनने वाला है, अब इनको हनीमून में ही जाना चाहिए।
And it's not just the BJP that is trading barbs with Digvijay Singh over his affair. Aam Aadmi Party leader and controversial former Delhi Minister Somnath Bharti is back at doing what he's known best for, playing the moral cop. After Digvijay Singh revealed his affair with the TV journalist, Bharti posted a series of tweets, even calling Digvijay characterless.
Night Raider Somnath Bharti at it again, playing the moral cop to the hilt. This time launching a tweet attack on Digvijay Singh over his affair with a TV anchor. These are some of the nasty tweets by Bharti on the affair, even going so far as to call the relationship disgusting. It's disgusting and dangerous. An affair with 43-year-old married woman and TV anchor. How many such politicians are there? Friends who are siding with Digvijay, please understand that he has violated law as well of adultery and don't know when this affair started. It is another matter that Bharti's own credentials on morality are highly suspect, given that he is accused of running spam websites. Digvijay Singh publicly admitted to his relationship with the TV anchor after the duo's pictures went viral on social media. Opposition BJP not mincing words to fire at Digvijay, given the latter's relentless attack on Modi over his marriage. But Digvijay is unfazed.
दिग्विजय को अब नए शादी व्यवस्था होने वाली है, तो उसके बारे में फिक्र करना चाहिए, क्योंकि जो महिला जिससे शादी करने चाहते हैं उसका डिवोर्स नहीं हुआ है अभी तक, तो पति को समझाना पड़ेगा। और उस इतनी जब उस समस्या में फंसे हैं तो मोदी की क्यों ख्याल करते हैं? मोदी तो प्रधानमंत्री बनने वाला है, अब इनको हनीमून में ही जाना चाहिए।
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I don't hide my relationship, which Mr. Modi does. I'm absolutely clear in this. I'm not a coward, which Mr. Narendra Modi unfortunately is.
AAP pulled all stops to defend Bharti when he chased Ugandan women in Delhi during the infamous midnight raid. Question is, will Kejriwal yet again defend Bharti's shameless invasion into the private lives of other people? Bureau Report, headlines today.
Other big story, Samajwadi Party leader Abu Azmi has landed into yet another controversy. At a political rally in Maharashtra, Azmi has said that those Muslims who do not vote for Samajwadi Party cannot be Muslims and should be subjected to a DNA test.
जो भी मुसलमान कम से कम समाजवादी पार्टी के खिलाफ बात करेगा, उसका डीएनए टेस्ट करो, वो सच्चा आदमी है कि नहीं सच्चा आदमी है, कि आरएसएस वाला तो नहीं है। डीएनए टेस्ट करो उसका, वो सच्चा हो ही नहीं सकता, मैं कहना चाहता हूं। आप देख लीजिए, आप क्या प्रधानमंत्री बनना चाहता है? मेरे जैसे नहीं, बल्कि इस देश के तमाम सेकुलर लोगों को घरों से निकल जाना चाहिए और उसे नेस्त नाबूद करने का एक स्कीम बनाना चाहिए। वो उत्तर प्रदेश की इस पवित्र धरती पर आगे इलेक्शन लड़ रहा है। और याद रखिएगा, अब की बार इलेक्शन जो है सेकुलरिज्म बनाम कम्युनिज्म हो रहा है। और मैं इस बात को दावे के साथ कह सकता हूं, उलमाए कराम बैठे हैं, खुदा की कसम, अगर इस देश में सांप्रदायिक शक्तियों से सचमुच कोई लड़ रहा है तो समाजवादी पार्टी और मुलायम सिंह यादव लड़ रहा है, बाकी सिर्फ बहानेबाजी है।
Will SP Chief Mulayam Singh Yadav or Akhilesh act against Azmi for his highly divisive remark? Will Azmi escape unpunished after playing shameless politics in the name of religion? By the going, it seems highly unlikely. The big story, Priyanka Vadra's relentless criticism of Narendra Modi has so far gone unanswered. By refusing to acknowledge Priyanka's comments, Modi has effectively blunted her attempts to be seen as his rival. During a recently televised interview, however, on state broadcaster Doordarshan, Modi reportedly said Priyanka was like a daughter to him. He added that Sonia and Rahul Gandhi were his true political rivals. It is alleged that Doordarshan edited out that portion of the interview in which he made that reference. Finance Minister P. Chidambaram said he did not know of any such editing, but also said it is unlikely Priyanka felt the same way about Modi.
I'm happy that Shri Narendra Modi considers Ms. Priyanka as his daughter. I'm not sure whether Ms. Priyanka would be happy to consider Shri Narendra Modi as a father figure. I'm not sure about that.
The controversy explains why Priyanka Gandhi repeatedly invoked her father Rajiv Gandhi's name today while campaigning for her brother in Amethi.
Just one thing, does it stifle you? Every time you're going and meeting people, does the security cover stifle you? Just
between them and you make my life miserable.
So you're saying you do get stifled? Of course. And that's why, because we just met your SPG and they are perplexed. They don't know. They don't know what's going on at this moment.
मोदी ने इंटरव्यू में कहा है कि प्रियंका हमारी बेटी जैसी है, अगर वो कुछ कहेंगे तो हम बोलेंगे भी नहीं। मैं राजीव गांधी की बेटी हूँ।
And let's listen in to Pierre on what exactly does the SPG do as they protect Priyanka Gandhi.
Let's get you a look at Priyanka's SPG security setup. Tier 1 of her security consists of an armored Innova and SPG guards, as well as a bulletproof and blast-proof vehicle, which is always under close watch from the SPG headquarters via GPS. Tier 2, which goes out around that, has 2 Super Tata Safaris that are built to withstand explosions, and each vehicle carries 3 armed SPG agents. This security layer also has a quick evacuation vehicle to take her away in case of any emergencies. It can travel up to 10 kilometers on punctured tires and is also armed with signal jammers.
Narendra Modi will hope to boost the BJP's campaign in Simandra today with as many as 4 rallies scheduled in the region. He's already attended some. Speaking in Madanapalli, Modi said the Congress had betrayed Simandra. He claimed to have a development plan for the region and said the coastal belt of Simandra had the potential to become the cargo hub of East Asia. He also said that gas reserves in the Krishna Godavari basin could make India energy self-sufficient.
भाइयों बहनों, ये माँ बेटे की सरकार ने और ये दिल्ली में बैठी हुई कांग्रेस पार्टी ने आंध्र के लोगों पर उनका अपमान करने का जब भी मौका आया है, आंध्र का अपमान करने में कभी भी उन्होंने पीछे नहीं रहे हैं। तेलंगाना बनाया, सीमांध्र बनाया, लेकिन यहाँ की जनता को विश्वास में नहीं लिया। और मजा देखिए, तेलंगाना का सीमांध्र का कार्य कब से शुरू हो रहा है? 2 जून से। ये 2 जून कहां से आए? ये मां बेटे ने 2 जून कैसे पसंद किया? 2 जून इसलिए पसंद किया है, इटाली का स्थापना दिवस भी 2 जून है और इसलिए सीमांध्र और तेलंगाना का विभाजन बनाने का निर्णय भी उन्होंने 2 जून से किया।